Hello, everybody. This is Norm with Two Guys Farming. How you doing? Welcome to our first episode on the Fichtelberg map. I hope I'm saying that correctly, although I doubt I am. Hopefully I'm close. This is a brand new map for Farming Simulator 17. Well, actually not brand new. It's been out a few weeks. I first downloaded it when it came out and kind of poked around a little bit. Not too much. Liked it, but at the time wasn't really playing that much, so didn't really go back to it. But I have been really wanting to do a Let's Play series on 17. So I think this, in my opinion, of all the maps that have been out for 17, I haven't looked at them all, but of the ones that I have looked at, I like this one the most. It reminds me a lot of Challenging Extended, in the sense that the shapes of the fields. There are a lot of irregular shaped fields. I'll show you here so you can see here 53, 36, 19, 44, 45. A lot of these 9, 22. And then there's some, definitely some square rectangular ones as well. But I do like a map that has some irregular shaped fields. This one here looks like it has a bit of grass and trees in the middle. Looks pretty cool. So the other thing, which we'll take a little bit more look at when we move around the map a little bit, the roads are pretty narrow, like Challenging Extended. So it's definitely what I consider a technical map. You're not going to be able to move around huge equipment and bang out the harvest using these huge harvesters. So it will really force us to kind of strategize and how we're going to get things around, and so I'm looking forward to it. It's a very high detailed map. If we just come over here, you can see that there are lots of different types of grasses that are being used, and shrubs and plant life. So it's really a good looking map, similar to Challenging Extended. You've got some mountains in the background here. Let's see if we can get a little bit better look. Actually, why don't we just do this instead of try and save ourselves some time. So you can see here some big mountains in the distance. Fichtelberg is the name of a mountain in Germany, so I imagine this is where they may have gotten the inspiration for the map. And as you look around, it's a nice map. It really is. It's lots of detail, lots of forestry. So we've got one large forestry section here, and then a couple of smaller ones, and lots of trees just kind of around other areas that I imagine we'll be able to fell and use as well. So this is the main farm area, and interestingly enough, this is our starting equipment right here. So this is all you start with: 2 tractors, a slurry spreader, a cultivator, a front loader arm, a drill, and a TMR mixer, and then a bucket and a bale fork over there. So you really don't start with much at all, not even a harvester. So to make up for that, you do start with $400,000. We're playing on normal mode here, which is usually a lot more than the typical kind of 15, 25,000 you get with most starts on maps. So this one you get a whole lot more money, but as you can see, you don't own any fields. So we're not going to be able to go out and harvest right off the bat. One, we don't have a harvester. We don't have a combine. But 2, we don't have own any of these fields. So what we're going to do is, let's just take a look here. So this is our main farm. So I think what our strategy will be is to buy 16 and 36, 19, 18. Try and buy the fields kind of in close proximity. I think makes sense. So this is field 16 here. You can see that it's not huge by any stretch of the imagination. And let's check out how much it costs. So right now it's $90,000. It's owned by Maria King. Yeah, hey Maria, what's up? So these 16 has a harvesting mission available for $12,000, which is nice. Takes 30 minutes. Now, if you've played 17, you're, I'm sure, familiar with these missions. If you haven't played 17, one of the big differences between 15 and 17 is in 17, you have these missions that you can accept by hitting start, and then you'll hop into this sugar beet harvester, and you'll have 30 minutes to harvest this field. And when you complete it, you'll get your $12,000. And if you complete it before the allotted time, you'll get a bonus. And the bonus is bigger the less time it takes, the more bonus you get. So it's pretty cool. It's a good way to make some money. And also, if you do a really good job in this field here, your reputation with Maria will increase. So this will fill in with blue colored. And as you do repeated missions on this field for Maria, and if you do presumably a good job on all of them, this will eventually fill with blue, and it will give you your highest level of reputation with her. And each mission you complete drives down the price of purchasing this field. So it's a great way to make money, especially if you complete it before the allotted time. And as you do that, you build reputation with each mission, and with each mission, this price goes down. So you make money, but you also save money by driving the price of purchasing this field down. So that is going to be our strategy moving forward. I'm going to do all of the missions on... Oh, Daria White. Okay, she's... got a little hippie thing going. Okay. Yeah, so this is field 36. This is a mission to spread some fertilizer, $1,800. Takes 4 minutes. Real quick. And you know what? Why don't I show you, in case you haven't played 17, we'll do this real quick. Shouldn't take more than a few minutes. So we're going to, and this is how pretty much every mission starts. Now this is interesting. We don't have care wheels on. So we're going to have crop destruction. I don't think that's going to make a difference for us. So I'm just going to get myself lined up here. And there we go. So we're going to harvest this mission. If you look in the upper right hand corner, there's a timer ticking down, and there's also next to that kind of like a pie chart, and the green is increasing in size as we finish or get closer to finishing the mission. So when the green reaches the 3 o'clock position, that means we're 0.25%. Oh, and I've kind of strayed off here. Now you want to be careful to really do an effective job here. See, if you look, I missed a little bit on the right. Now I may have to go back and get that in the end, and that's going to take time. So that could be the difference between doing a really good job and a not so great job, and that will affect the amount of reputation and the amount of bonus you get. So it's not a matter of just completing the missions. You want to complete them as quick as possible. In order to do that, you've got to be efficient. You've got to see, like right now I'm missing a little bit on the left there, and that is preventing the green pie from filling up as much as it could. So we'll see how I do. And they also tell you after the mission, wow, we're really impressed, or stuff like that, just to kind of give you an idea as to how well you did. Now I could be using GPS mod. That would obviously be a big help here, because it would tell me where I need to go so that I'm not missing little areas. But we're almost done here. Let's see how we do. Now it looks like we're gonna have to go back. See, you can see the timer's getting red now. It means we're running out of time. Okay, we did it. Thanks so much. Reward, which 500, that's about 5% bonus. I've seen bonuses as much as 20%. So, we did okay. Thanks so much. They get a little bit more encouraging than that. They may say something like, wow, you did an awesome job. I'm paraphrasing. I don't know exactly what they say, but yeah, they'll really get excited when you do an awesome job, and you'll get a bigger bonus. And I think I've seen bonuses as much as 20%. So this is a smaller bonus. Thanks so much. She's not that jazzed. We did an okay job, not great. So now you can see our income. We just made 18.7 and then a bonus of 569. So our available income went up to 402,646. So not bad. It's a good way. Oh, and actually, let's look at our reputation with her now. Okay, so you see the little green there? So we increased our reputation, so that's good, even though she still has that same face. Looks a bit miserable to me, but... Sorry, just taking a little quick drink there. So our reputation has increased, and that will drive the cost of it down. So I'm not exactly sure what percentage you can decrease it by, but we'll keep an eye on that. So basically, that is how you do a mission. So let's just real quick, we're not going to drive around the map because it literally could take us an hour to do that. So what we'll do is just kind of visit these various points of interest. This is the store where you buy equipment, pretty standard FS17 store. And then this is kind of interesting. This is the store from Sosnovka, and this is where you sell your equipment. So a little bit different. You bring your equipment in here in this zone to sell it. So there's two different places. Normally you just buy and sell at the same store, which is normally this. But yeah, that's what I like about this map. They do things a little bit differently. They mix it up. This is a gate. All gates can be opened by the right mouse button and left mouse button. So left is to open, right is to close. You hold down. If you take your finger off the mouse button, then it will stop like that. So again, really nice kind of details. I really like the map as far as you can see the tree placement. I mean, it's varied. Some maps, they just put trees like directly straight in a line. They put a lot of thought into, kind of like the artistic aspect of this map. So, it's really nice. You can see the road system there. You've got a dual lane road that kind of runs around the perimeter of the map, but then you've got a lot of roads like this that are single lane. So not a ton of room. And let's go head on over to the BGA, which is right here. Right, so a little bit different bunker system here. So you've got one huge chaff bunker, right? So it basically runs from these zone markers all the way down here. So I don't know how much silage this is going to hold, but it's going to be a lot. And then you have a smaller one over here. So, if you've got one, start off filling the smaller one, that's great. And then this one here and this one are used to store grass. So if you've got one of these bunkers is fermenting with chaff and then the other one's silage, but you're out there cutting grass or you've got some grass, you can just dump it here. And then once one of these empties, then you can transfer the grass into that chaff bunker. So the sheds in here, and this is why I originally checked out this map. I really like the look of the sheds. you can see that this I-beam is, three-dimensional. What an I-beam actually looks like. Most people just use square or rectangular columns for these. There's a nice galvanized texture that you can see on there. So whoever made these sheds, and there's a lot of them, did a really good job. So I really like that. Oh, yeah, let me show you this. This is kind of like interesting sign. So the bottom one, fermenting place, is the large bunker. The one above that, fermenting place 2, is the smaller. And then the place for other fruits like grass. So just kind of like a little diagram to give you an idea. So we'll go check out the pigs. So this is your pig area. They've got a big kind of barn shed here for them. I don't know. I don't think any of these things open. So presumably this is just kind of like an area for the pigs, right? In addition to these small little houses for them. Every time I see these, I think it's like a dog training facility. Like the pigs are running over obstacles and stuff. But yeah, this is looks like the water trough there. This is your slurry pickup. That's just decorative, doesn't do anything. Looks kind of cool though. Nice little added feature. And then this is your feed. And then over here is your manure pit. And then more sheds and storage over here. And then more over there as well. So tons of sheds kind of sprinkled throughout, which is nice. You're not going to have a problem with places to put your vehicles or equipment, that's for sure. So now we're in the milk cow meadow. Kind of nice, good size. You know, sometimes when they model these meadows for the cows, they're like really small. But this one's decent size, you know, so I think it's a little bit more realistic. So you kind of have like two areas, one here, then one over there. And you can see the feed trough or water trough there. You've got the automated milker there. This is where you purchase the animals right here. You've got your silage bunker there. You've got your feed trough there. And more storage. I don't know what the deal is with if this is a sell point or not for straw and hay. We'll find out. Actually, let's see if we can find out with. Yeah, I don't think it's a sell point. This is where you purchase your animals here. So kind of neat. Typical kind of dairy farm section. There's the main farm over there. And then what else do we have? We've got the sheeps. Okay, so here's the sheep area. Another good size. Food trough there. Water trough there. And then you've got your purchase area there. A lot of grass around the area, as you can see. So, this is all meadows. So you can cut that stuff and use it. Looking at field 10, which is pretty square. And the other thing I like about this map, there goes the train. A lot of these fields, they're pretty hilly, as you can see. 7 over there is really hilly. And I like that. It kind of, it gives it a nice kind of character and feel. They're not just, wow, that's a pretty hilly one up there, that's for sure. They're not just, flat and straight. They're definitely got a lot of character to them. So, I'm looking forward to this map. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Let me know what you guys think. Over here is a sell point. Oh, this might be this looks like a straw. Yep, so that looks like the straw sell point there, which is cool. And this has the, not sure how these open, or if they do open. Oh, open pit door, left mouse. Okay. So these are kind of cool. These, I think, we played on Ian's Patreon server. Tungstorf, I think, had these. So now we're going to close them. Cool. I like that. You know, nice little neat features that you don't see everywhere. This is another scale. You know, I'd like to see them incorporate the scale more into the game other than just being a decorative type of feature. I know they work. When you drive on them, it tells you how much you weigh. But it would be kind of interesting to incorporate that somehow into the game. I don't know how, but more storage over here. Oh, there's a gold coin or nugget. Let's grab it. We can't grab it. I think because I'm in fly mode. Yeah. All right, cool. So we get a couple of gold nuggets. So where else? This is the sawmill. So we're going to be doing... Oh, those markers are floating. Okay. We're going to be doing a fair amount of logging here. Because, you know, obviously there is a lot of forestry area. We'll go look at it now. But this is, you know, basically your standard type of sawmill. You can drop them in the pond or lake, river here and make money. You can drop them over here. And interestingly enough, the train doesn't come here. So, it's up there, but not over here. Okay. So you can also sell them for wood chips, which is kind of cool. And then you have this over here, little crane system. I'm wondering if you can drop them in this river. It would appear so. But I don't know why you would do that as opposed to the normal way of putting them in the water, which is just coming over here, backing up, and dropping them in. This would be presumably a lot easier, take a lot less time than backing up a truck filled with logs and then using the crane. But, you know, we'll check it out. Maybe get more money. Not sure how that works, but we'll see. Hot air balloons all over the place. Kind of nice little feature. Very Chellington-esque. Here comes the train. Wow, that thing is really moving. It kind of looks like it's really moving. But there it goes. Yeah, it is moving. Wow. Okay. So here's field 11. Again, you can kind of make out the hilly features there. Really nice. Okay, so this is the unload spot, it looks like, for the train. Different. So I guess this is where you would unload the logs for the train. And over here, this is, looks like another sell point area for the train. So this is, I guess, the this would be the train storage, possibly. Oh, speaking of which, boy, this guy's covering a lot of ground. I don't see a drop-off point for the train storage. There is one for the train itself. Interesting. We'll have to check that out. But yeah, you can see the mountain in the different distance there. Fichtelberg is a German word. It is a mountain in Germany, or at least that's what I've been able to find on Google. It's apparently a large ski mountain. So I'm going with the German theme here. And one of the things that we're going to do, here comes another train, is we're going to keep, because we are in Germany, we're going to keep the equipment. Go back to the main farm. We're going to keep the equipment German as best as we can. So we're going to sell off most of this equipment. We're going to sell the slurry spreader, the Silo King, the TMR mixer. We don't need those right now because we don't have any cows. We don't have any slurry. And we don't need a TMR mixer because we have no one to feed. So we're going to sell those. We're probably going to sell both tractors. We're going to pick up a Fendt. We're going to even sell our placeable seed and fertilizer. If we look here, so we'll probably sell these. We'll keep the front loader stuff. We're going to keep the cultivator, probably the drill. We'll sell these. We'll keep the mechanic shop. We're going to sell these 3 placeables because I don't mind driving and picking up the fertilizer and seed bags and transporting it. I actually kind of enjoy that a little bit. So we'll sell those 3 and get about $14,000 for it. So you got to remember, we don't have any fields to begin with. So we're going to have to do some missions to make enough money to buy fields, but also we're going to need a combine, so we're going to need a combine as well. I'm looking at purchasing this one right here. It's $220,000. It's the smallest of the 3, 8,600 storage. But I think, because we want to try and keep German, we're going to go with that. And then we're also going to we may go with the AgroStar because you can't go wrong with the AgroStar. It's a great tractor. Can we get a front loader on this? I think we can. No, we can't. Okay. I think there's a modded AgroStar. Let's see. No. All right. Well, we want our first tractor to have a front loader as well. So I think what we might do is go with one of these old school Fendt. They have a front loader. They both do. Yep. Okay. So we'll probably go with one of these 2 as our first tractor, or the Klaus or Class. I'm not exactly sure how to say that. Please correct me if you know. So 87,000 compared to 65.52. Yeah, we'll probably go with this one just because it's the cheapest, and we'll be able to get a front loader attacher. So front hydraulic, front weight, standard. So we'll probably do that. And we're going to keep our equipment as much as possible, a German brand. So I think that would be kind of cool. Kind of going to do a little bit of a role play. We're going to really try and make this look like a German farm. So that's going to mean German equipment. So just kind of floating around the main farm area. Sheds there, here. More sheds over here. So, tons of storage space, which is great. This is the power washer here where we're going to wash down the equipment. And this is the Field 36. So this is the one that we're going to look to buy as well. And as you can see, it's nice and hilly. It's got some contours. Yeah, it's a decent size field as well. So I'm looking forward to this. And you can see here along these edges, often you've got trees right along the edge. So you got a fence right along the edge there. So we're probably looking at doing a lot of headlands. We're going to be certainly using smaller equipment, definitely in the beginning anyway. So that will help. But yeah, you can see definitely a nice irregular shaped field there. Kind of floating into the forestry section now. Lots of trees to fell. So we're going to be definitely taking advantage of that, making some money. But as you can see, it's pretty steep. So it's not going to be easy, that's for sure. This is going to technically be a challenge. But I like forestry, so this will be fun. We'll figure out how best to do it and what equipment we'll use. I'm probably going to look for this Fendt with the front loader attachment. We'll probably go with some log forks, probably these guys here. And then for a trailer, we're going to go cheap. So we're going to go right to this one here, $4,700. And that's what we'll use initially as our forestry operation. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. You can see the Fichtelberg map in the distance there. See if we can get up above these trees. Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's a well thought out map for sure. It's got a lot of character. You know, visually, it's I think, a beautiful looking map. You can see our forestry area here, how large that is. There's a lot of trees, and there's even more down in the distance. So yeah, this is the mountain range, and I think this is going to be a lot of fun. You know, technically, I think it's going to be a challenge, but that's what I enjoy about this game. And I think what we'll do is, rather than doing the missions on camera, I'll probably do the missions off camera. Unless you guys want to see them, let me know. And then what I'll do is, each episode we'll do kind of like a mission summary of the missions that I did in the previous episode. So I'll show you a screenshot of what the mission screen looked like in the beginning. So basically, we'll just go take a look at it here real quick. There we go. So I'll take a screenshot of this, and I'll show you what the value was before the mission, the reputation level, how much the mission paid, and the time. And then I'll show you another screenshot of when you finish the mission. So it'll tell us, how much we made, what bonus we got, what the price went down from, and then also how much reputation we have. So I'll do that at the beginning of each episode, which will just kind of be a mission summary of the missions that I've done off camera, just to give you guys an idea of how they're going, and what the results are and stuff like that. And then we'll just kind of continue on with our normal episodes. So yeah, that's the plan. Let me know what you guys think. I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So always interested in your feedback. So next episode, what we'll do is we're going to sell the equipment here, and we'll figure out how we're going to move forward, and we'll take it from there. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate the support, and let me know your thoughts and comments, likes, dislikes, whatever. And until next time, I'll see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.